Hi Gemini, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you, so please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Okay, let's see what your first oracle card is in the wisdom of the oracle. It's time to take action of some sort. You have Yang. And I also want to say thank you very much for spending time here. I really appreciate it. Let's get another oracle card. And also please remember, energy doesn't like to be confined. So whenever you find this and you feel like it's right for you, then it is. Okay. Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. Very interesting cards to come out together. Okay, now let's get one more. And then we will get straight to your reading. And this time we are going to do a Celtic cross. Rest. Okay. Very, very interesting. You have time to take action and rest. So what that is saying to me, it could be a couple of things. One is it's time to take action. Then you need to rest. Or it can mean have balance. Okay? Because they are at opposite ends of the spectrum. And this and that are true. What that is saying is that there's more than one truth to everything. That it's in the eye of the beholder, right? You can have, say for example, this rose quartz. And if two people sit down to describe it to you, inevitably, they would say something different, right? And that's what's true to them. So this is saying that there is more than one truth to everything. Oh, wow. What a beginning. You're starting out with a tower. Okay. And what towers are abrupt change. Okay? They can be positive. They can be challenging. They can be small. They can be large. They can happen to you without you knowing it until it's right in front of you, or they can be self-imposed. So you have positive, negative, small, large, happening to you, or you creating it. But that is your current energy. So you are in the middle of change, right? And if I just went by this card right here, I would say this means, okay, yeah, you need to take action, and when you're done with this, then you need to rest. Okay. Let's get a card for what is either your challenge or your help. Okay, but you are definitely going to be going through a tower of some kind. And like I said, they can be small. They can be large. Okay. What this is saying is you are wanting to and need to find out the truth. Queen of Swords is very strong, very smart, very resilient, and she's all about the truth. So it's very important for you to find out the truth. And this card just flew out, which is the Queen of Cups, okay? So the Queen of Cups is letting you know that you are intuitive and you need to go inside. Use your intuition, your divine feminine energy, your higher power. And this might be a very psychic time for you. Okay? Go inside to find the answers. Because all the answers that you're looking for lie within you. let's get a card for your past and most likely recent past. King of Wands. Okay, and the King of Wands is definitely a go-get-it kind of king. Very ambitious, very enthusiastic, also very charismatic, extremely passionate. They are going to go after what they want. So, going by this card, I could easily see this tower being a self-imposed tower, because that King of Wands is going to go get it, whatever it is that they're wanting to get. Okay, let's get a card for your strength. No, not yet. Your strength at this time is focusing on the cup from the universe, okay? Making for sure that you do not get lost in the depths of challenging emotions. Your strength is going towards the cup from the universe. Okay. Let's see what the future says. Beautiful energy. You have the King of Swords. So that adds power to this reading, because your future is the King of Swords and your challenge is the Queen of Swords. So you have counterparts. They're court cards, and they are both mature energies. And the King of Swords bases all his decisions on what he knows to be truth. So here you have a king, here you have a queen, here you have a king. It's a powerful reading, okay? Let's see how you should proceed. The truth is very important, and that's what you are going for. Remember, the dolphin spirit says, this and that are true. So it might be what is true for you. This says that you are going to be very happy and content with your life. That is how you are to proceed, knowing that that is going to be your outcome. Be content, be happy, knowing that everything is going to be great. Let's see what you do see. Beautiful. You see that a new beginning is coming in, one that is filled with happiness, love, and joy. That's wonderful. I love that. Oh. Okay, these wanted to come out. Here is a learning energy where you are learning how to think clearly and how to communicate, okay? You are feeling like you need to learn these skills, which is kind of interesting to me, because you have the king and queen of this energy where you are very well versed at that. But what you don't see is that maybe you need to go in a little deeper and find out a little bit more. Maybe that's got to do with this and that are true, because these are all about the truth. So is this. So there might be something going on where you see it a certain way, and maybe you're going to change that. Here is where you're feeling protective and defensive, like there's something hidden, and there's something that hurts your heart. Okay, so yeah, this is making me feel like you know something, but you reach a point that you're reevaluating it for some reason. And up here, it's, these 3 cups are challenging thoughts, right? And here's the cup from the universe. And so your strength is seeing that cup from the universe and not focusing on, the negative thoughts, the challenging thoughts. Okay, let's see the possible outcome. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful card. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the king that has the Midas touch, okay? Known as the ultimate business owner, very lucrative, but there's something else about this king. He is very, truly, genuinely caring, all right? Whereas these are more focused on the truth. And this one is very ambitious. And here you have one that is extremely lucrative, but very, very caring. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck you have the Hierophant, which is saying that you're going to a higher source to learn, to gather knowledge and information. Okay, so let's talk about this just for a minute, and then we will take some clarifying cards. Something I was looking at is here you have this and that are true, right? So, like I use this rose quartz for example. If you have different people describe this, you're going to get different answers, right? Someone will say, well, it's a little bit pink. Someone would say, no, that's not pink. And others might say, really, I see quite a bit of pink. That kind of thing. You're just going to get a variety of answers. Over here, this and that are true. You have Yang, which is a masculine energy of taking action, and you have rest, which is the opposite. All right? So, what might be going on here, and it looks like it could very well be, is that you're in the process of going within and reevaluating what you feel is true. It could be about anything, many things. It could be about the path you're on. It could be anything. But I do think that there might be something to that, okay? Here in the past, you're very driven to accomplish whatever it is that you set out to do. And then all of a sudden up comes a tower. So it makes me think that somewhere in here, maybe you came to a realization that what you thought was your truth or your path might not be, or at least a portion of it. So I do think this tower is self-imposed. You decide, okay, I got to go in and reevaluate. So I think that might be where this and that are true is coming in. And so you go within. Use your psychic abilities, your intuition, your divine feminine energy, your higher power. And also the Queen of Cups is extremely trustworthy. She is a mother archetype, okay? So this is where your focus is, on being trustworthy, truthful. It's beautiful energy. And I think you're in the process of discovery, right? So your challenge is finding the truth. Your future is the truth. Your strength is seeing the cup from the universe, getting out of this challenging energy about, what you feel, and going for the cup from the universe. Okay? And so your future is where you do discover what you consider to be truth. And to go this path, to go this way, it's saying, believe, okay? Believe in yourself. Listen to yourself. Know that what you're saying is who you are. And I'm not saying this is it. I'm saying you're in the process of discovery. Go forward knowing that everything's going to be fine, okay? And what you do see is a new beginning, and it's one that's filled with love, happiness, and joy. So I do see change. Your idea of truth in some area of your life is changing. And what you don't see here is that by going through this process, you're putting yourself in a learning mode, learning what is true, okay? And it's making you feel like there might be something hidden, defensive, protective, that there's more to what truth is than what you originally thought. And it kind of hurts your heart for whatever reason. We'll take a card for that. But I could see a variety of reasons why. Maybe decisions you made here, you're now thinking, oh dear, maybe I should have made different decisions. Or just the fact or possibility that you're changing is hurting your heart for some reason, okay? But the future is beautiful. It's a very mature energy, one where you're very caring and loving, and it's also very prosperous. And you are also going to a higher source to help you with this. Very deep reading. In a good way. Because life itself is a process, right? Do we ever quit learning and growing? No. We don't. So I see this as being a phase that you are going through where you are learning something. Okay, let's take a card for the Tower. Okay. This is saying that you are feeling alone, isolated. And because of all these other cards, to me, what I'm feeling about this is that this is probably self-imposed. And that I think your Tower is definitely self-imposed. Maybe it's because you're changing that it bothers you and it's making you feel alone. Okay? But this is short-lived, okay? You are getting out of this. You're in this change of a Tower, and it's making you feel kind of alone, probably because you're changing aspects of what you believe to be true. But short-lived, okay? Because you are reaching what you know to be true for you. Okay, let's get a card for your strength. Okay. Beautiful. You have the Three of Cups, and that is saying that if at any point you need support, you go to your support system. These three cups are getting together with people you love, that you care about, and lifting each other up. And by lifting each other up, I feel that that means supporting each other and helping each other. And then celebrating. You come to answers and you celebrate. Okay? So now let's take a card for, let's get this over a little. The Seven of Swords, where you feel like maybe something at one point was hidden from you. Feeling defensive, protective, something like that. Okay. We have a few cards. Oh, we have a bunch of cards. Okay. Eight of Cups. You're walking away. You've done all you can. Okay? So you are walking away from this energy of where you feel defensive, protective, like something's hidden. And to me, I'm getting the feeling that the reason you're walking away is because now you know. It's not hidden anymore. Okay, here is the Nine of Wands. Okay, this is where you've almost put up a wall. You know, you're very protective and defensive, and here's protective, defensive, where something may be hidden. So I think what this is saying is it went a little further. These are not in order. I'm just taking them out as they came. Here's where an unconditional love comes into play. And I think this might be within yourself, but it could be with another. And here, beautiful, you have the Ten of Pentacles. And that is saying that you are going to be very happy and content with your abundance. So you are coming to a conclusion, a very good one, that's filled with love, unconditional love. And here you have the Two of Wands. It says, now you know. You know where it is that you want to go. You're holding the world in your hand, and you're just strategizing on how you're going to get there. So, yeah, this is like a whole story. Okay. And here is the very same card that you have right here. So this is saying that you were focused on these challenging thoughts and not seeing the cup from the universe. And over here, your strength is, trying to not focus on the challenges and going for the cup from the universe. And here, if we put these in the order, the sequential order, I would say this one would be early on, where you weren't seeing the cup from the universe. But that changes. And you end up with, let me move these around just a little, couple of them here. You're in this energy, right? And you end up walking away because it reached the point that you were very defensive. You put up a wall, okay? You were focused on this challenge, not anything that the universe had to share with you. And then you come to this realization, you find your truth. And now you're strategizing on how to get there, okay? Which is bringing in this unconditional love and feeling of total happiness and abundance, okay? Wow. And I was thinking we might get one card. Okay. That probably explains this too. Six of Wands, beautiful. We only got one card. Hey, you know what it says is that you're victorious. So yeah, I do think this is a group here, right? Kind of like you got a few cards, you got 3 cards, and I got these explaining the 3, okay? You are in the process of learning, relearning, new learning, changing, where you were feeling defensive and protective to the point of building a wall. You're tearing that down. This hurt is leaving, and it's being replaced by unconditional love, total happiness with your abundance, and you are victorious. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I do believe these two have both meanings. Time to take action. But this action is internal, right? And when you get done, because this is challenging, it'll be time to take a rest. But I believe also what this is saying is 2 more things. One, it's saying this, what the dolphin spirit is saying, this and that are true. And I believe it's saying bring in balance. But let's take a card. Just, this is curiosity on my part. for the yang and the rest. So this is, wow, what a reading. Very deep. And I do believe it's the vast majority of it, if not all of it, is internal. You are changing how you feel and your beliefs. The Hierophant. Okay, which you have right here. Very last card here. And very last card here. You're going to a higher source to help you find what's true. You're learning from a higher source, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess. And there's some similarities with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. The High Priestess is telling you, use your psychic abilities, your intuition, your divine feminine energy, and your higher power. Go within, because all the answers that you're seeking are there. Okay, so let's wrap this up. You're starting off with take action and rest, and that this and that are true. Throughout this reading, I think you were finding out you had one way of believing, and something has happened, and it doesn't say what. Maybe we should take a card for that. Maybe that will give us some insight. But this whole thing, to me, is you are changing the way you are thinking and believing what is true into something different. And it's bringing you peace, happiness, contentment, love, prosperity, joy. And the future is one of lucrative and very, very caring. Okay, so let's get one card for the King of Wands just to see if it sheds any light. We have two. Okay, alrighty then. New beginning. A new beginning. It's the Ace of Pentacles, which is a lucrative new beginning. And you have the Queen of Wands, which is the counterpart to the King of Wands. Okay? And she is very similar to the King of Wands in that she's very ambitious, very enthusiastic. She's extremely confident, very social, and she goes for what she wants. So you have a lot of power here and a lot of power here. I can see the change. Here's all this power doing what it is you want to do, what you're going for. And then you switch or absorb, add to this the truth, what you believe is true, which brings in a beautiful new beginning of love, happiness, and joy that's going to be lucrative. And to me, both of these kind of make the King of Cups. Or not King of Cups, I'm sorry, the King of Pentacles. One where it's very caring and very lucrative. Wow, what a reading. Double wow. Yeah. And I didn't notice that candle went out. I'm going to look back and see if there was a point, you know, if it goes out at some important point, and if it does, I'll put it in the comments. See, I don't know why that went out. Interesting. Okay, let's get your first card from the universe. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is just adding even more power to your reading, and it's a powerful reading because you have the King and Queen of Swords, and you have the Page of Swords, so those are core cards. You have the King and Queen of Wands. Makes more power. Now you have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Very powerful reading, okay? And now what the Queen of Pentacles is saying to me, her biggest message is balance. She's very happy and with her career. She loves it. And it brings in a good income, right? she's filled with joy about her home life. She loves them both. And somehow she manages to balance them beautifully. So this card to me is all about the balance, as well as lucrative, career and happy home. Yeah, this is a powerful reading, definitely. All right, let's get another card. Whoa. Okay, hold on, I have to pick that up. Just flew. Okay, you have 2 cards. One is the 6 of Cups, which is a nostalgic energy, and it talks about potential for somebody to come back from the past. It also talks about you having these beautiful fond memories from childhood and on that bring a smile to your face and make you feel warm. Okay? And I also feel that this is a card of compassion, care, and love. You see, this person's giving this person a cup with a flower in it. So that shows compassion and care. And here you have the equivalent of rest. This is saying it is time to take a break. And I can believe that because this is emotionally and mentally quite the reading. So you do need to take a rest. After you go through whatever this is, or any time during this process, if you're feeling overwhelmed, take a break. Go do something you enjoy. Don't think about this at all. All right? Whatever it is that you like to do, take a vacation, walk in the woods, read a book, take a nap, whatever it is. That way when you come back, you'll be refreshed and able to pick up where you left off. Okay? Let's get one more card because those 2 came out together. Okay. All right. What this says to me is somewhere during here, probably these 2, I would say. I'm going to put this right here, okay? Whatever has prompted this change and made you feel isolated and alone, brought on the tower, is bothering you to the point that you can't think straight. So I'd say it's a pretty big deal, okay? And usually if there's a problem in a reading, the universe will give me a card that references that. Not always, but usually a card or more. And I would say this is right in here, or right here. Something happens that makes you feel change must happen. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking the cards from the universe, you have the Hierophant again. So you have the Hierophant 3 times. And this is telling you, I meant what I said. The universe is saying that. I meant what I said times 3. Go to a higher source. If you need any advice or you need to learn anything, of course, use your intuition, your higher power, psychic abilities. But since this is mentioned 3 times, bottom of the deck and bottom of the deck, go to a higher source if you need more, okay? Maybe you should do that anyway. Okay, now we're done. Let's get a charm. Close this out with a charm. Wow, what a reading. What does this say? Oh, so fitting and beautiful. You have a heart and it says freedom. Okay, so what this is saying to me is by going through this and discovering your truth is going to set you free. I have chills, a lot of them. Now they're on my arms. You are going to be free, which is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and okay, so new beginning of love, happiness, joy, and a lucrative one, and very powerful. Okay, Thank you so much. I truly hope this helps you. Much love. Bye.